Kirsten Dunst, the golden-haired ingenue who swung into stardom as Spider-Man's Mary Jane Watson, has always carried an air of wide-eyed wonder tempered by quiet wisdom. At 43, reflecting from the sun-drenched stages of Saudi Arabia's Red Sea International Film Festival, she opened up about the serendipitous shield that buffered her early Hollywood plunge. "I was lucky," she said simply, her voice a soft anchor amid panel discussions on the #MeToo reckoning that has exposed Tinseltown's underbelly. In an era where child stars' tales often twist into tragedies of exploitation and erasure, Dunst's narrative shines as a beacon of protection, a tale woven from fierce maternal love, gracious co-stars, and directors who saw beauty in her unpolished edges. It's a story not of flawless fortune, but of fortuitous alignments that let her bloom without the thorns that snag so many. Her odyssey began at age 3, a cherubic face in soap commercials that escalated to Woody Allen's Oedipus Rex short at 7. But it was 1994's Interview with the Vampire, opposite Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, that baptized her in the big leagues. Just 11, Dunst stepped into Claudia's immortal angst, a role demanding emotional depth beyond her years. Yet, amid the gothic grandeur of New Orleans sets, she recalls not predation but princess treatment. "Everyone was so kind," she shared, eyes lighting with the memory. Cruise, then 32 and riding Top Gun's Afterglow, emerged as an unlikely guardian angel. During Christmas filming he surprised her dressing room with a gorgeous tree, twinkling lights and all, a gesture that transcended co-star courtesy, imprinting safety in a sea of strangers. "It was magical," Dunst reflected, crediting such acts with normalizing the abnormal. Long hours, makeup calls at dawn, the surreal blur of fame's dawn. Central to her luck was Inez Dunst, her mother, a rock who quit her art career to chaperone every take, every audition, every after-school script read. "My mother was always around," Kirsten emphasized, painting portraits of homeschooling on location, vetoed roles with red flags, and bedtime stories sans stardom's shadows. Inez's vigilance was a velvet fortress. No unsupervised trailers, no boundary-blurring intimacy with adult casts. This wasn't helicopter parenting. It was strategic safeguarding, born from intuition in an industry notorious for chewing up minors. Contrast this with peers like Brooke Shields, groomed from infancy into Pretty Babies controversies, or Macaulay Culkin, whose Home Alone windfall warped into family fractures. Dunst's path diverged through maternal armor, allowing her to chase wonder without the wolves at the door. The 1990s whirlwind, Jumanji's jungle romps, Wag the Dog's precocious press secretary, honed her craft without corroding her core. But it was Sofia Coppola in 2000's XS Marie Antoinette, who gifted her a mirror of self-acceptance at a pivotal 16. As Versailles' rebellious queen, Dunst navigated Coppola's pastel dreamscape, a far cry from the male gaze grind of earlier gigs. In an industry obsessed with vanity, she loved my weird teeth, Kirsten laughed, recalling braces-free quirks that casting directors once urged to fix. Coppola, fresh off Lost in Translation's Oscar, saw authenticity where others sought symmetry. "She thought I was beautiful," Dunst continued, voice thick with gratitude. At an age rife with acne angst and peer pressures, this affirmation from a woman she idolized, no older sister in her life, was elixir. "It gave me such huge confidence, a quiet knowledge that sustained me." That quiet knowledge proved ballast through the aughts' tempests. Spider-Man's trilogy, 2002 to 2007, catapulted her to MJ's upside-down kiss fame, grossing billions but boxing her into girl-next-door tropes. Typecasting chafed, she rebelled with Mona Lisa Smiles' firebrand and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind's heartbreak, earning indie cred. Yet, personal whirlwinds, 2007-2016's Jesse Plemons' romance, mental health dips, Hollywood sexism, tested that inner fortitude. Post-MeToo, Dunst's candor spotlights systemic sins, the Harvey Weinsteins who preyed unchecked, the child labor loopholes that exposed kids to adult excesses. "I never had anything negative like that," she acknowledged, not with survivors' smugness, but empathy for those who did. Her luck underscores privilege's paradox. White, blonde, bankable, yet she amplifies it into advocacy, championing safer sets via unions like SAG-AFTRA. Motherhood to Ennis, 2018, and James, 2021, with Plemons reframed her lens. "It grounds you," she said at Red Sea, linking early protections to her own parenting pact, presence over polish. Recent roles, The Power of the Dog's brutal rancher, Oscar nod, reveal a Dunst unbound, tackling toxicity with the poise of someone who dodged its darts young. At the festival, amid Saudi's cultural thaw, her words rippled. "Luck isn't lottery, it's legacy built by guardians who guard the gate."